Now, I know this is a weird lineup you're looking at. Kenan Thompson, Will Smith, Jenny Buss. What do they all have in common? Well, they're all sleeping with Jenny Buss. No, I'm just kidding. Where am I? Well, you never know with Jenny. But let's get into this, man. It's your boy Karceno here, man. Hey, if you just got here, man, hit the like button. Let's get to it. Kenan Thompson, man. Now, I've heard, some drunk idiot say, Kenan Thompson, his cousin, because they drunk. They don't know what's going on. Kenan Thompson is not my cousin. Kenan Thompson knows Kel Mitchell because they did the show Kenan and Kel and on all that. And that's how I know Kenan. Kenan came to Chicago, hung out with my boys, and, he was cool. Hung out with Double O. That's what he wanted to do. Chill. Kick it. Now, as I often tell that story, how our boy put his arm around him and said, "Hey, big boy, I'm going to get you high." And Kenan was like, "Thank you. Thank you. I've been looking for you." I'm finally glad I'm around somebody that understands what I need to be doing around here. Let's go. His whole trip since he was here was looking for him. Where's that guy at? I need to find him. Everything about his demeanor changed, the whole nine. So that was his whole trip. But that's vintage Kenan. Now, let's look at everything in totality from that. Because, Kel ain't gonna do that stuff, so you ain't gonna never get that from him. But Kenan and his wife was together for 11 years. Right? And being the fact that they were together 11 years, you would have thought, there's some ups and downs in the marriages. They got 2 kids. We talked about this on the Patreon. But most of y'all didn't really understand where we were going with it. But now that these new developments are here, we need to get into this story. Because there have been new developments here. And you guys asked me the questions. So out of most of the questions you've been asking, we're going to answer it right here. That's why you're seeing this combination. Because these are the most popular questions I had that I didn't respond to. So, very key word, didn't respond to. So, here we are. Kenan Thompson and his wife, in 2019, whatever, were separated. They announced that they were, going to get a divorce. They got 2 kids together, and now it's just come out that his co-worker, Chris Red, that he see every day and was working with on Saturday Night Live, is now in a relationship with Kenan's ex-wife. I don't even know if the ink is dried on the divorce. But let's put this in perspective for a little bit. Because people want to ask me, like, yo, dog, what's up with your boy Kenan? Man, this is, yeah. Right now, he probably need to smoke after that, but no. Like, they were already separated, supposedly, and when they started dating, there was no cheating involved when this happened. But let's look at it on Kenan's side. Kenan got to pay child support and support his 2 children. Of course, he's going to do that. He loves his kids. Why wouldn't? But he also got to pay his wife. They've been married for 11 years. Ching, she got over the 10 mark. And now she's over the 10. Oh, she's entitled to a lot. And alimony, buddy. and you had no prenup. Ching! Dumb mistake. Now he's going to have to take care of her and the two children, finance it, whatever she's doing. So her money she gets to keep and do whatever she wants. And now she's dating one of your coworkers who basically is on her dime. He kicking it on her money, which is your money. Now, if you're Chris Red, you worked with this man. You was friends with this man. You probably ate at this man's house. You probably went to lunch with him and everything. You supposed to have a conversation with him. Even though you might feel like you don't need to have to, that man was married to her. They have children together. You need to have a conversation with him, bro. For real. You need to have a convo with him. You just can't jump up and do that. Because if you didn't, I don't know. Maybe they had a conversation. But if he didn't, Keenan deserved the right to beat you the fuck up. I'm serious. He reserves the right to put you nighty night. And that is it. Cut and dry. Now, Will Smith. Sino, I heard Will Smith is coming back. Will Smith is making a comeback. Will Smith is making a comeback. I don't see Will Smith coming back right no time soon. Y'all keep telling me he's coming back. He's coming back in the production side of things. You won't see Will probably on the big screen again for about a year. He's going to sit 2022 out. So don't expect to see Will anytime soon. Will return one day on the screen, but right now Will is taking a chill. And what he's doing is producing. Like, he produced Cobra Kai. Nobody cared. Nobody thought about Will Smith when they watched Cobra Kai and said, well, I'm not watching Cobra Kai because of what happened to Chris Rock. So, besides that, you have Will Smith as far as the Jada thing. I've been having so many Will and Jada combination of questions. Are they getting back together? They never split up. They never split up. What do you say? What's the other Will Smith? Do you think Jaden Smith is going to come out and just out his mom and dad and all their secrets? I think he is. That's a Jaden Smith question, but no, I don't think that. I don't think he's going to do that at all. It doesn't benefit him to go against his family. So, no, that's not going to happen. I heard Will Smith was going to be in a biopic that he was supposed to be a professor who ended up hitting his wife and was on trial. Any truth to that? Never heard of it. Okay, yeah. This is a little sporadic. Some typos. Thank you for being a big fan. Oh, yes, hit the like button, good people. Like button is free. Subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you're new. The banner tells you everything you need to know. Now let me continue trying to read through this to see if there's a question. There isn't. You have a very warped sense of reality when it comes to Will Smith. I don't think they would vote Will Smith sexiest man alive again. I didn't know they ever did. Well, what does have to do with this? This whole event made Will Smith look very ugly. Do you think his career can survive? Uh, yes, and I mean, yeah, his career is gonna survive. With controversy comes interest. People think it hurts you. It actually helps you in this business for some weird reason, but it does. I'm sick of the public narrative that pits all black people against each other. A white guy could hit his wife in Hollywood, which happens more often than you think. And there's no mention in the news, the press, but the aforementioned situation with Will and Jada and Chris Rock is on full replay. Okay, and it's a paradox complex. Oh, okay, her wording is okay. What she's trying to say. um, Thank you, Jacqueline. But what she's trying to say is that I get the element that you're trying to say. When white people do it, it's not magnified as much as you see with black celebrities. Everything is going to be like that. Unfortunately, the world is that way. It shouldn't be. It should all be equal across the board. But here's the problem: we don't have enough people pointing that out because everyone is afraid. And as long as you keep people afraid, then you have people moving to the beat of their own drums and being partially more individuals more than a unit and don't understand the strength of numbers. I felt that that was still staged. Will didn't really slap Chris Rock. This whole thing was by design. If you thought it was by design that Will Smith will ruin his career by by fake slapping Chris Rock on a stage of the Oscars, hmm, you still believe that now after we've gotten here? Still believe that? Okay. If you ask me, I believe it. Hell no. Now, what is the question again? Hey, uh, Sherilyn? Is that Sherilyn or Sherry one? Okay, Sherry one. You love Will and would love for him to play and do a basketball movie one day and have him play a basketball player. Which basketball player do you think Will Smith should be able to play if he does play a basketball? Ah, Will Smith as a basketball player? Has he ever? Okay, I know in Fresh Prince of Bel Air he's a basketball player. I mean, and above the rim, they wanted him to play Kyle before it ended up going to Dwayne Martin, who was always on Will's team when they played ball. Um, Let me see. Hmm. If I had to like if he's gonna do a biopic, like if they have him play Michael Jordan, that would be stupid. But I guess I don't know. Who would they be big enough to make a movie about? I mean, I don't know if he's tall enough to play Tim Duncan, but I think right at this point, Will is too old. So right now, He could play Tim Duncan today. He could play Tim Duncan right now today. Now, okay, let's get to the Jenny Bus questions. Zeno, you know Jenny Bus got a film coming out. Okay. No, it's not a movie. It's on Hulu. I know what you're talking about. This is what I talked about a long time ago because actually Magic Johnson brought this up when he had his show coming. And he was telling everybody not to watch the HBO show Winning Time because he's like, "Oh, don't watch that. Me and Jenny got our shows coming. Those are the real Laker shows. You need to watch that one." Now, her shows that she got on the documentary, it details a lot about her father, how he was when they were in El Segundo, with all the trophies and the backdrop. She's talking about the death of Jerry Buss and her father, and talking about all the past years that happened, realizing that there's a lot of innovation that her father brought to the table that's not talked about, more than focusing on all the Playboy girls and all this stuff. But all of his innovation had been pretty much lost. But it's a documentary about how the Lakers were built. The fight with the family to get the team after Jerry died, and how Dr. Buss and Magic's relationship, and how he almost bought the Cowboys instead of Jerry Jones. A lot of people don't know that. I know that. But he lived loud and proud, so this is basically an open book to her father, Dr. Buss. Okay. What's the next one? I think Jenny Buss should be fired, or she should sell the team. She seems lost. No one is irreplaceable, Cino. Who do you think should run the team? I think it should be Phil Jackson. But is there any way someone else could buy her out? Because they have a board of directors that she has to answer to every year. So I think they could vote her out. No, no, they can't vote her out. She has the controlling interests of the company. No. Jenny goes nowhere. Like, if she passes away, they have a succession plan. So it is what it is. Mm, do you think Magic Johnson slept with Jenny? Possibly. I wouldn't put it past him. Um, if you mean, are you asking me how many times? I'm quite sure he hit it, and I'm quite sure Dr. Buss didn't care. Um, what's the next Jenny Buss question that was on there? Well, you guys had quite a few that I didn't just answer. Where is it? Mm, I think the Lakers should get a new general manager, and they need to fire Jenny Buss or replace Jenny Buss. She cares more about Kyle Kuzma than the entire Lakers organization. I don't care about how cute Kyle Kuzma looks. Matter of fact, he's not on the Lakers and never should have been a Laker. We wasted a draft pick with Kyle Kuzma. He was never going to be nothing but a role player. Wasted too high of a pick for a guy who had to learn how to be a basketball player. He's too slow of a defender to make any difference in the NBA. He's really G League material. Fire Jenny Buss. Oh my God. Why are we letting Jenny Buss run the team? So all she does is allow LeBron and his team to infiltrate. They know nothing about I don't even know what that word is. History. They've never been something swap meets. The Lakers are known for their community work, and LeBron James has not done any community work, and the Lakers' community work in the past 4 or 5 years has been non existent. That I would know. But bringing back Phil Jackson for what? Phil could barely walk right now. He does not. He's retiring in Montana. Phil is about 90. Let Phil Jackson be 90. Let him take his Geritol and stay by the house. Why y'all trying to do that to that man? Let that man rest. Okay? Done and done. Ralph and Ronnie T. Okay, Ralph and Ronnie T. Ronnie T. Linda Rambis. She is like in the way. I think Linda Rambis needs to get out of the way and let Jenny do what Jenny wants to do. Linda is the problem. It's no one else other than them. She's the longtime friend and advisor. Then she can be a friend, but she can't be an advisor anymore. She's ruined the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is in the way, and we need to win championships, and we're not going to get there with Anthony Davis. Does not anyone see this? He's going to get hurt again and miss up to 30 to 40 games. It's inevitable. He's too brittle. Thank you. Next question is, what is this? Okay, that makes no sense. My brother. I think I could sleep with Jenny Buss. She slept with everybody in the organization. And now what she wants to do is try to clean up her slut. It, what is this? Comeback image. She, for over the past 30 years, has been doing nothing but sleeping with people inside the office. Ime Udoka is going through all of this public humiliation. This woman has slept with married men, people who are engaged, and they know it. And now Magic got this show called They Call Me Magic to come out to talk about winning time. Meanwhile, she's been in Playboy and she still can own a team. But black people, we gotta be spotless. We can't have a driving ticket in order to be a general manager in basketball. Why are we still listening to these people dictate to us when we're the talent? We're the greatness. We should start our own league and abandon these people. The future of the Lakers is about winning, right? Say less. We need to move forward. She fired her own brother Jim, and I personally think Jim was on the right track and running the team than her. All Jim problem he had was Phil Jackson sleeping with his sister, who he's about 40 years older than. Would anybody in the league pay $300 million for Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Russell Westbrook? They failed 33-49. I will always remember that. That sucks. Either which way around. If they was 49-33, we still out of the playoffs, even if you reverse it. Oh my God. And now we blame Frank Vogel, who was nothing but an assistant coach when we got him. Never should have been a head coach, but we had ran out of time in getting the coach that we wanted. We wanted to be cheap instead of getting what we needed. So now we hire what? Another assistant coach in Darvin Ham. He spent 11 seasons as an assistant with the Lakers. 11 seasons as an assistant with the Lakers. That's right. What is this? He's another Frank Vogel. He's another Frank Vogel. Why can't we get a top tier coach? M.A. Udoka should be a Laker. We should have him as our coach. I don't care who he slept with. He could sleep with Jenny Buss all he wants. Oh, guys. He can sleep with Jenny Buss all he wants. Because no one's going to care. You can sleep with her on television. Nobody's going to care. One bit. And then you might even get a raise in 3-year contract extension. He's like, you can have all the fun you want with Jenny. She might just hire him. Don't laugh, Cino, because I know you're laughing. Patrick Beverly is nothing but a broke down wino. This guy is correct because I am laughing. This is long and great. He says, broke down wino. Who is this old guy going to stop? Really? He's going to foul out of the game. He's going to get technical fouls. And what is he going to do? Throw. He said, oh, Kawhi Leonard. He's going to throw Kawhi Leonard to the ground like he did Chris Paul. He's still going to try to hurt Chris Paul. I wonder what LeBron's going to do this time when someone tries to hurt Chris Paul. We saw what happened last time. I'm not going to sit here and promise that, oh, my Lakers are going to do this and do that. I think we should all get up and leave the NBA and start our own league. Who cares about the NBA anymore? Basketball has turned into a joke. We're not respected in the business aspect of the profession, so why should we put ourselves and lives on the line? Okay. All right. Apologizes for being long, and that was it. That was a great one. Oh, that was a great one, man. That was a lot. You basically gave me a lot to dissect. So I don't even know how to dissect it. I'll just say what should have been said. That was said there. Yeah, a lot of what you said about Jim being in place with Mitch Kupchak, yeah. They had a lot of talent on the team, but when you don't know how to treat the money wouldn't have been there. He would have pissed it all away. If they'd have had a successful team, that you was going to piss off the people that actually come to the games. And I don't think he respected the hip hop element of the entertainment. Like people like Snoop, Jim would have rubbed him the wrong way and treated him like you're just a rapper. You're not a Hollywood star, and they don't realize, he's kind of old school. He doesn't get it. So Jim wouldn't have probably worked in today's time. He doesn't change with the times or get modern. I find it very interesting that people had these questions. Like I said, you always can ask questions, and if I miss them, I'll go back to them later, and we'll tackle them. So I'm gonna leave that here because I don't want the video to be too long. Don't forget to subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell. It's your boy Karceno. I'm out. Peace.